Hello everyone, this is GamePro24X, and today I'm going to be talking to you guys about the upgrade events. What these are is, if you build this certain weapon between these two times, you'll get a boost in your PF rank, or your PF's offensive and defensive compatibility. And this is all geared towards virtual battles, and virtual battles are practically just battles between you and other people that you don't really have much control over. I mean, you do because you can collect tanks and stuff, and all that gets can help boost up your points as well, along with using those liquid missiles and whatnot. That also helps too. But the one question me and a lot of people have always asked is what happens if we had already built that weapon before this upgrade event comes up? And it's something that I haven't been able to test yet, but now I actually have a good opportunity to try it. However, there are some issues that come up with my results that I actually need your guys' help with, and I'll explain to you all of that shortly. What this upgrade event is asking you to do is to upgrade this specific weapon at this specific grade during these times, and once you have completed it, you will, after the end of the maintenance, you will get your boost. That's practically it. So here's some data that I have for one of my most recent PF rank, or one of my most recent virtual battles. Right here, you can take a look at my offensive capability and durability as well. Uh, all this stuff was recorded just before the maintenance period, so this is as accurate as you can probably get. And I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys the defensive stat. And there you go, that was the defensive stat. Just before maintenance happened. Because I already had that weapon built. I had it built a long time ago. So I'm very curious to know if I'm going to get that boost or not. Now here's the data that I collected today. Or not today, the day when I came back and checked. And I have seen a significant boost, but I don't know if this is accurate or not, because I kind of messed up. I should have went back and checked on the guy that I last fought with, but as you can tell, I can't do that anymore. So it's very, very, very hard to figure out if I am getting a boost out of it or not. Because if you scroll through all of your matches, you'll notice that your points are different every single time. That your matchups were different every single time. So again, it's something that I've always pondered and I still keep wondering to this day. So far, my results are inconclusive. But, however, the next upgrade event, this is another weapon I already had built previously, a long time ago. So I'm curious to see what my stats are, and I'm going to see if I can better handle the testing to get some more accurate and reasonable results. But if any of you are really curious as to why this is something that's been bothering me, is because, think of it this way. There's a bunch of weapons and items you got to build, right? And of course, when you're building it during that time, that upgrade event time, you get a nice little boost in your virtual battles, and hey, you get some stuff out of it. There's something really bad about it if this is what's going on. My theory is that if you already had this weapon built and the upgrade event came up and you were tasked to build this weapon, but you already had it built, and you do not get a boost, then this is Konami's really shitty way of extending the game's lifetime by enticing you to hold yourself back for them to tell you, hey, now you can build this weapon and we'll give you extra stuff for it. But again, my results have come out inconclusive to really point that out, if that is true or not. However, if it isn't true and we still get the boost, then that's great. That means you can go all out and you can build everything that you want. But again, if I retest this again and it turns out that if you already had this stuff built and the upgrade event comes up and it's finished and you don't get anything, then that's really fucking sleazy, because again, it's practically the game developer telling you, hey, I know you have all this equipment, I know you have all this shit, I know you have everything possible to build something, but you know what, I'm going to tell you to stop. I'm going to tell you to wait. I'm going to let you sit there wait, and then I'll tell you when you can build it. And of course, there's a lot of things to build, and they're always adding more things every few months or so. So yeah, that is, if that does turn out to be the case, then that's a really shitty way to extend the game's life by purposely prolonging it by telling your uh, clientele to not invest in anything until you say so. Now, like I said before, I actually do need some help with this because unlike all my other tests and research that I have done, a lot of that stuff has been it's repeatable. Like I can easily replicate it and repeat it multiple times. However, this is something more delicate. This is something of a on a caliber of a one-time thing, and I'm actually kind of lucky that I happen to get two upgrade uh, events back to back of weapons I already had built. So I can at least still see some things, but I would like to have some more data on my side. And of course, I can't gather more data because this isn't something that's repeatable. Because as we all know, we do not know what the next upgrade event weapon will be. So it's more of a gamble. And again, I'm very lucky that I happen to get hit it twice in a row. So, what I need from you guys is whoever already had this next weapon built. If you already had it built long ago before this upgrade event, this upgrade weapon event came up, before March 1st, which is, the maintenance time, before March 1st, go up to your most recent fight and record all that data. Either take a screenshot, write it all down, do whatever on your offensive and defensive. Then record the next fights that are going to be coming up for you and see if any of the data is different or not on those. From what I figure is with the battles that you had not participated in the virtual battles, your stats should be the same on every single next person that's coming up. Again, record as much data as possible, and after the event is done, record the data again, and then compare and contrast, and then send the information back to me. And for those who are building the weapon right now, who are currently, investing time in the weapon, I can tell you for sure, I remember building that weapon long ago. I think it only costs biological material and common metal, which isn't a big deal anymore because of infinity farming. So it's not a pricey weapon. It's not going to cost you plants, at least I hope not. But even if it did, you still have FOB events to help gain some of that back. Anyways, to those of you who are currently building it right now, you guys are, at least I know you guys are guaranteed the boost. What I want to know is how much of a boost you are getting. So I want you guys to do the same thing as well. Record all of your data before March 1st and after March 1st. And after that, I'll have everyone send me the results of what they have found and encountered, and I'll compare and contrast with mine. And from there, we'll be able to determine if you get a boost when the weapons are already built, or you have to wait for them to tell you, for Konami to tell you to build it when they say so. So again, this is something that I can't do on my own. It's something that's not repeatable that I can do on my own. This is something that I would need a group effort to help me come together and figure out. So I know a lot of people have subscribed to my channel and have been really interested in wanting to help me out. Now's a really good chance to do that. And again, it's not very difficult. You just go through your stuff and you just take screenshots. If you're on PS4 and Xbone, it's really easy to do that. You just take screenshots, and after that you can upload them. So where you can send me the information, you can either make a Dropbox. It's not very hard to do. It's free. Make a Dropbox. Put in all your information in like a Word format, and write down any notes that you have, along with any of the screenshots as well. Put all that into a folder. You can send me the link either here on YouTube. I mean, YouTube does have an inbox thing. It's just no one really knows about it. You can go through it through your dashboard, I believe, or your video manager. It's really weird. But you can send it to me through here. I'll be sure to check on it very often. You can send it to me on Twitter, and I have all that on the description below. What else? Maybe try leaving a link in the comment section, a link to your Dropbox or whatever. That may help. I mean, your comment probably won't show up because the YouTube will think it's spam. But don't worry, I actually go through all of that and I make sure what's what. So do that as well, and also be sure to note and let me know if you had made the weapon previously or you had already built it for the event. So please make that very apparent because I will not know. And if you don't write that down, then I can't exactly include it into my results. But also, since you guys have been wondering a better way of reaching me, I've made a community on PS4, and it's called Gamers Haven. And I've had this for a very long time, and I never really had an idea what to do with it. But now I feel like there's a lot of people that play on PS4 that play this game on PS4 and always wanted to like ask a quick question and don't really want to just rely on YouTube. You can just easily go on here and you can contact me through there, or someone else who probably has the answers to your question will be there as well. So if you guys are interested in joining that community, go ahead. Um, if you can't find it by any chance, I mean it's really small. If you can't find it by any chance, you can either inbox me your gamer tag or put it in the comment section, whatever you want, and I'll add you right there. But yeah, I hope you guys can help me out here and help me get some really good data off of this. And I'll be sure to throw out a little reminder a little bit later. And yeah, anyways, this is GamePro24X, and I'll see you guys later.